End-of-life planning covers a lot. But is your Facebook page on that list? Most people, when they think about getting their affairs in order, or AKA end-of-life planning, they immediately think of the big documents, a will, a trust, a durable power of attorney, a healthcare directive. And yes, all of those are very important, and I co-sign every single last one of them. But what about the everyday stuff, like what happens to your Facebook page when you die? The account that you probably use every day, the one that has 50 billion followers on it, that one. What happens to it? We're gonna find out today. If you're on Facebook even casually, this is something that you absolutely need to know about. Facebook has a feature that allows people to decide what they want to do with their account when they die. It's called memorialization. And unfortunately, many people don't know about this. Let me show you how it works. I'm using my mobile device to access Facebook, but the desktop version should be very similar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen where my profile picture is and where it says menu. I'm gonna click on that. After I click there, I'll be taken to the menu page. In the upper right-hand corner, there will be a gear icon that's sitting next to the magnifying glass. I'm gonna click on that. Once there, I'll be taken to the settings and privacy page. Right below that section should be an accounts center section. I'm gonna find personal details and I'm gonna click on that. Now I'm at the accounts center page. I'm gonna look down to the account settings section and I'm gonna click on personal details. Once I get to the personal details page, I'm gonna look down at the very bottom where it says account ownership and control. I am gonna click there. Now in this section of Facebook, I have the option to choose what happens to my main Facebook profile after I pass away by clicking on the memorialization section or tab or area. Once here, you can decide what you want to do. Now it's going to look different on my phone. On your phone, it'll probably give you two options, memorialization and delete after death. But for purposes of this demonstration, I went ahead and chose delete after death. So that's what option I have chosen. And when I click on it, it takes me here and it says your account will be deleted after you pass away. If you change your mind, you can memorialize your account after death. So let's just click on memorialize your account after death and see what it says. So when you come here, it says that you can choose a legacy contact. If you choose this person, they'll be able to look after your main profile after you pass away. And you have the option to choose any one of your Facebook friends. I would suggest choosing someone that you're really close to or a family member that knows how to manage Facebook. Below that, it'll tell you what that person will be able to do. So there's a few bullet points. You can go through those on your own time. This is just a quick overview. But if you look down where it says learn more, let's click on that. So when you click on that, this will take you to what happens to your Facebook account if you pass away. And it goes into more detail about, what a memorialized profile looks like and what a person will be able to do if they are your legacy contact. It also shares what will happen if you delete your account when you pass away. And then at the bottom of this section, it has some information for friends and family. So if you want to request the memorialization of an account, or if you want to request the removal of account, you can click on those two options and it'll take you through the instructions to get that done. There's also related articles about how to take care of this process as well. But this is essentially where you find it. If you come here, you'll be able to get most of your questions answered. You'll be able to find what you're looking for. I definitely think that it's worth, clicking on some of these blue icons and reading more about what some of this stuff means. I had to do this for my mother, so I'm very familiar with the process, and I found it incredibly helpful. And I did not know about it either. I can't even remember how I learned about it. But again, this is how you would memorialize and or delete your Facebook account if you died or passed away. If you have friends, family, or coworkers, people who live across the globe, folks you don't see often, or connections you've made along the way, but you stay in touch with them through Facebook, it's something to consider. Memorializing your page gives people a place to share memories in honor of you and stay informed when something happens. But if you'd rather not have your page stay online or have someone managing it after you're gone, that's understandable and okay too. If you have other social media accounts, especially ones where you're really active on or where you have a large following, you may want to check and see what those platforms have around policies around memorialization. Every platform is different, and not all of them handle accounts the same way after someone dies. It's worth looking into so your other platforms and pages don't get overlooked. Now, I actually plan to talk about all of the little practical everyday things to consider, but I realized this deserved its own video. And honestly, I didn't want it to be too long. So that's why you're getting the rest in the next video. In that one, I'll share some of the often overlooked details that can cause major headaches if they're not handled ahead of time. Like, how will someone access your accounts? Whether it's your bills, your personal stuff, or your business, they need passwords. What happens to your pets? Do people know which keys go to what? These are the small things that make a big difference when the time comes. If this video was helpful, please share your thoughts in the comment section. Give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. See you soon.